everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. I am coming in finally with my fifth and final piece from my 5-piece summer nights collection. You remember it was in the summertime when I announced this collection, and I've made everything else, and this was the final piece that I was putting together. Now, I did say when I first announced this, because you're all like, okay, summer is over with. It's a beautiful 70 degrees today. So all of the pieces I made can still work, right? And I did say in that video that these were things I wasn't looking to hurry and make in the summer, that I knew they would be great fall transitional pieces, and so it worked out beautifully. So yeah, let's get into this final piece. So welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you for tuning in today. If you like this type of content, go ahead and don't forget to thumbs up the video, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing on your way out and hit that bell. So this is the, and I'll pop up the pattern here. It is the MiMiG Simplicity 9714, and yeah, this is a pretty good one. Not hard to put together at all, but let me just go over with you a couple things that a couple notes that I did make on this pattern. So there, the size pack I have is 18 through 26, and so for the jacket, for the bottoms I made a 26 with my measurements. Waist is about a 40, and the hip full with tummy and everything is about a 54, between 52 54 right now. And the jacket I graded out. I started at a 22 at the top, at the shoulders where I'm more narrow, and then around the waist area, then that's when I graded all the way back out to the hem of a 26. So make sure I had enough room down here for the tummy and the belly area. So I'll show you that here in a moment. And I did use a 1/2 inch seam allowance for most of the seams, because I knew the 26 would fit well, but might be a little too baggy. So I did, instead of using the 5/8 inch seam allowance that the pattern calls for, I used a 1/2 inch. Now obviously for this one there is a sew along that Mimi has done for the jacket, as well as for the was it the pants or the shorts? I can't remember. I didn't watch either of the sew alongs. I only peeked in on the jacket to see if there was anything in particular I needed to maybe keep in mind. And there was one really good tip about making sure that your pocket is curved, her tip in there. So go check out that video, the sew along, so you can at least see. But yeah, I didn't follow the sew along to put the jacket together. Out the gate, I do highly recommend, if you haven't put a jacket together before and this is your first time, I say this is a good one. A couple reasons. It is A, there's a sew along for it, so you can just follow along, but B, it's not lined. It's an unlined jacket, and if you don't mind the crossover in the front, and you'll see what I did, just a slightly different for that in the front, you don't mind that look, this is a really easy one to put together. And the instructions without the sew along, for me, I thought the instructions were just fine. So yeah, it depends on your level of sewing and what you're comfortable with. So that is the sizing that I did for both the jacket and the shorts. And I actually didn't do shorts. I did something a little longer than shorts, because I knew I didn't want the shorts on the pattern. I wanted it, and I didn't really want pants, and so I wanted something a little bit in between, something that will go over my knees, and so that's exactly what I got. That's what I did. The fabric that I used is a linen look from JoAnn fabrics. I had bought this fabric back in the summertime, and it's the linen look, which is not 100% linen. I forgot the composition. It's part rayon. It has some rayon in there, so it doesn't get as wrinkly as your 100% linen, and so I do like that. And so that's the fabric, that's the sizing. What else did I want to mention? Outside of that, like I said, the instructions, there's not a lot I have to comment on the instructions, again, because you have the sew along. And for me, I found the instructions were relatively easy to follow along with. I did serge all of my seams. There's a lot mentioned in the instructions about slip stitching certain areas, and yeah, I'm not into that. Where I can still just machine stitch, I will machine stitch. I did not slip stitch anything on the pants or on the jacket at all. There are quite a few pattern pieces, I will say, for the jacket. I want to say there are 11 for the jacket, and then there are 9 for the shorts. And so, I'm sorry, there are 10 for the jacket and 9 for the shorts. Now, 11 would be if you count the elastic piece, but that's more just an elastic guide, which I typically don't use, but I did use it for this, and I will say that worked out fine for this particular garment. So yeah, quite a few pieces on here, and I didn't use the actual pattern piece for the ties on the side. I end up using this stretch, what is this, the elastic, this trim elastic, and I used a parachute buckle. So yeah, I will share that with you, but yeah, those are the particulars. So let me start with the shorts first. I have the shorts on, and I'm gonna zoom down so you can see. I did make an adjustment on the shorts. I'll show you here. I'm gonna pan down so you can see what I am talking about. So here are the shorts. Well, longer than shorts, right? And so for my lining, you do have lining for the pocket. If you can see that, I use some, actually from my other, pants, the Jiffy pants, I had fabric left over, so I just use that for my pocket lining. And once I take it off, I can show you. So one of the adjustments I made, you can lengthen or shorten at the crotch line. And so when I measured, I saw I needed to add, and I end up adding 2 inches. However, that still wasn't enough, because if I just stand up straight, my waist is here. Can you see that? My waist is here, but the pants start right here. And so I could have used another, I would have been fine with 1.5 inches, and that would have been sitting at my waist, as opposed to it's just dipped down just a little bit in the back. And then because it is elasticized, you know, it does fit, has a nice fit there in the back. So, but I do like these. And yeah, they definitely work. So yeah, that's the only thing with the bottoms that I made the adjustment to, was that crotch line. I lengthened it by 2 inches, but I could have still went up another 1.5 inches, just so it's a little bit higher. Obviously you can't tell, I have my top tucked in. Pictures you'll see with the top out, and then with the jacket on. So yeah, it still works, still wearable by all means. The other thing I did not do, the bottoms do call for a hook and eye for closure. You guys know I do not like hook and eyes, so I just used one of my cam snaps and put that in. Again, I'll show you a close-up of that. So that's what I did, because I just cannot stand hook and eyes. But anyway, let's get into the jacket. So Lady Dane is sporting a jacket. Is not looking on her how it looks on me, obviously, because she's not filled out. But I absolutely love this jacket. It turned out really nice. A couple things that, like I said, I did not use ties. Obviously, if I had this on, this will be sitting up higher, but I did not use ties. This is from the trim section in JoAnn's, and it stretches, and it's a animal print. And so I just added this parachute buckle, and let me zoom in so you can see that. Okay, I zoomed in. Hopefully, yeah, you can see that. So I did the parachute buckle here. So all I have to do is clip this and then bring it together like that. I did not do, it calls for, so when you close it in the front, there's supposed to be a button on the inside here. It wouldn't show from the outside, but it's to help keep it closed. I didn't do that because I really didn't want a button, so I just left it. And so when I wear this, and you'll see in the pictures, I just easily just use the parachute buckle to close it. So I do like that. Even though this isn't all black, you really can't tell, but I do have the pockets and everything on the front. They are functional. I don't believe I will put anything in here, so for me it's more fashionable, even though it is functional. I did like the tip, and again, you can't see, sorry, because I know this is in black. So let me zoom you back out. So yeah, you really can't see the pockets or anything because I'm wearing all black and everything. But I did pair it with this top, which is an animal print. And you all seen this before a few times. This is the Love Notions Harmony blouse. And so that I had cropped off, I shortened it because I do like, and you'll see in the pictures, I do like how it looks outside of the shorts. If I wanted to do super casual like that, and so I do like that look, so you'll see the pictures pop up. But outside of that, I am so happy. I got the lapels. You probably can't even tell, but I got my lapels, the corners, nice and pointy in there. So I did that. You know, you all know that is an area that I've been working on when I do things like this, to make sure that I clip in there, stitch really good and clip, so the lapels are nice and pointed. But yeah, it's not lined, so it is a super easy sew that way. And like I said, I serged and turned everything under. Even the jacket, finishing the bottom. Let me take this off and see if I can show you that, and then I can show you the lapels a little bit closer too. But when you finish the jacket hem off, even the instructions on how to turn this under and get that nice clean finish, super easy to follow. And you can see my pockets there. But yeah, my lapel corners are nice. Those turned out so good on both sides. I was very careful. Look at that. Oh, love how that turned out. And so yeah, love the jacket. Okay, as far as the shorts, I took those off real quick so you can see. Like I said, I did a snap as opposed to a hook and eye, because I do not like hook and eyes. And I do like how the shorts finish off. It's a, what you call this, a lap zipper, because the construction of how you put the zipper in was just a little bit different than I've done in the past. And then when you stitch the legs and seam and everything together was definitely different than how I've done in the past. It's like it's the steps, it's weird. It comes together fine, but yeah, it's easy. Trust me, it is easy. And so that is the front. Like I was sharing with you, these are my Jiffy pants. You know, it was in this fabric, so I had enough left over, more than enough. But I had some scraps left over to use for the inside lining pocket, for both pockets. And then the back, you have the elastic. So you have the elastic casing in the back. You also have, hopefully you can see this, my serging, yeah, was a little off, but anyway, you do have the fly shield, and then you have your zipper that is in there. And so so that is nice for this. But yeah, everything went together beautifully, no complaints at all. I definitely, again, if you have never put together a jacket before and you like this style, I do recommend this because it's unlined. And so you can still get a nice jacket unlined. You can choose to do the ties, not do the ties, depending on your personal style. The shorts, pants, whatever, was easy to put together. Again, this is in a linen look. And so it's still, I expect it to grow just a little bit. 100% linen, we know, grows. Linen look, not as much. And that's why I prefer the linen look. Well, it depends on the garment. I do like linen, but I would say the linen look, for the most part, is what I would choose over 100% linen, just because it has some of that rayon in it. You have a little bit drapier fabric, and it doesn't get as wrinkly. So stay tuned. Sunday's video is actually going to be the sewing buzz, and then I have a reveal video for next week Wednesday, and then I'll do a roundup of my whole 5-piece summer collection, because I know it's been sprinkled over the several months what I have been making out of this collection. So definitely stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. That will be coming up. And then I have some fun videos in December. I have been working behind the scenes, getting some stuff done, because I will be taking off of YouTube for actually a couple weeks in the month of December. So yeah, fun. So I have some fun videos lined up for you in the month of December. So let me know what you think. Have you made this? What do you think of the little change I made, adding the trim, the elastic trim with the parachute buckle? Yeah, let me know what you think of everything. I know it's in black and just simple. I don't typically wear black. That's not my thing. So this is why you have this piece right here, just to add a little bit of interest. But anyway, all right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.